All right, folks, two-time Grammy Award-winning singer Melanie Fiona is fighting pediatric cancer as a new Celebrity Hope Ambassador for Hyundai Hope on Wheels. The program launched in 1998. It's a joint venture between Hyundai Corporate and over 800 dealers nationwide to find a cure for childhood cancer. Melanie joins us on Skype in New York, along with Hyundai Executive Director Zafar Brooks. Melanie, what's happening?
Hello.
All right,
good things happening in New York. I'm well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so last year it was Michelle Williams. Why did you want to work with Hyundai when it comes to Hope on Wheels?
You know, it's an honor. It's really an honor. The work that they've been doing for 17 years is fantastic. You know, it's benefiting kids, and what better way to lend your energies than to the hope for children in pediatric cancer. I mean, children are amazing. They're absolutely the future. They're such an amazing source of inspiration for all of us every day. So, you know, it's giving is paying it forward always. So I'm just thrilled and very honored to be part of it for sure.
A lot of folks obviously don't understand how significant it is. I mean, the amount of money that is spent privately when it comes to children's research for cancer is nominal compared to what we spend on other things. I'm one of the national ambassadors for St. Jude, and that's one of the issues that we talk about as well in terms of the focus on children with cancer. And so it is certainly a serious issue. Zafar, how much money has been raised in the last 17 years, and what is your goal for this year?
Thanks, Roland. Well, you know, we've raised $102 million for pediatric cancer research since we started. That's actually how much money we've donated to research directly. We're pretty proud of that. And, you know, there's a lot more work to do. Certainly we can't put out a mission accomplished flag yet, but we're really honored that this year we're going to award $15 million new dollars to research to 72 institutions all across the country. St. Jude, by the way, is one of them.
So when you say those 72 institutions, are they nonprofits? Are they hospitals? Are they organizations? What is that comprised of?
So these 72 institutions are actually children's hospitals across the nation. There's an organization called the Children's Oncology Groups of America, and the children's hospitals that do pediatric cancer research are members of that group, for which, of course, St. Jude is. Right here in New York City, we will be awarding grants to Memorial Sloan Kettering. We'll also do to the New York Presbyterian Children's Hospital and Weill College of Medicine. So you can go on the website and see the list of the winners that we'll be announcing later tonight with Melanie at the Javits Center.
So what inspired Hyundai's interest in this endeavor, particularly cancer, regarding helping young people? What's this inspiration for that?
I missed the first part of that question. I think you said, what's the purpose of that?
What's the inspiration for Hyundai to get behind such an important cause?
Yeah, so you know, Hyundai believes in giving back to the communities in which we live and work. And pediatric cancer is the leading cause of death by disease for U.S. children. And so this is a really big and important issue. And we wanted to lend our voice to the issue. And we're really glad that Melanie joins us this year as the 2015 ambassador.
You know, I think your cause is extremely important. And I want to thank both of you for doing this work. But I want to ask you if you think that government has done enough on pediatric cancer. The focus tends to be on breast cancer, which is important, perhaps prostate cancer, heart disease. Do you think that government has gone far enough to look at pediatric cancer?
Yeah, the short answer is no. The NIH funding for pediatric cancer is about 4% of the funding they spend each year for cancer research. This is an actual statistic that if you saved every child with pediatric cancer, you would save more years of life than you would if you saved all the adult patients. And the reason that is because kids get cancer at about age 6. Adults get cancer at about age 67. So the years of productive life, in an ironic way, while there are 15,000 cases of kids cancer a year, would actually be more. So from a priority perspective, we'd love to see more money go to that research, because these kids, as Melanie said, this is our future.
Yeah. Melanie, what has it been like for you to actually meet these parents and these children?
You know, I'm really, really looking forward to it tonight at the Javits Center. I'll be doing a performance, and there's going to be a whole car ceremony, and I'm really excited, looking forward to it. Zafar and I have been talking about doing hospital visits throughout the country because they have affiliations with different hospitals, and you know, I can only imagine it's bittersweet, because obviously you know that they're going through something traumatic. It's something very serious, and you're there to instill hope and maintain inspiration. And at the same time, you know, it's inspiring for me to see such strength in these families and what they're going through. So, you know, it's all, I think it's beneficial for all parties involved, because there's inspiration being shared on both ends. And, you know, children, they're just such a great source of inspiration anyway. So these stories, some of the stories that I've heard and had have learned about is just phenomenal. Some of these kids I'm looking forward to meeting tonight, really.
All righty. I have got to go. I surely appreciate it. Thanks a lot. How can folks get more information?
You can go to our website today, HyundaiHopeOnWheels.org, or you can follow us on social media. We'll be tweeting and posting throughout the day. And if you're in New York, and you're in any cab in New York, or if you're in Times Square, you'll see a big picture of Melanie, where we welcome her as the Ambassador of Hope. Today is her kickoff day, and you're the first person we've had a chance to share that news with, that Melanie is the 2015 Hope on Wheels National Youth Ambassador, National Hope Ambassador.
All right, Melanie, it's always good seeing you. Zafar as well, and you were here last year, brother. I'm still waiting on this Hyundai SUV. I keep saying, I mean, you told me last year, you promised it, but, I mean, come on.
Was it recorded?
No, it was recorded. All right, and I ain't talking about like a little race car. I'm talking about like with keys. All right, I appreciate it. Thanks a bunch.
That's a car with keys rolling.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Coming up, we've got Gospels, fashion do's and don'ts from the red carpet, the Stella Awards. Y'all want to see some stuff? Forget the Grammys and the BET Awards. You know they're going to wear some stuff at the Gospel Show.